This week we've been learning about diagramming direct and indirect objects. Remember, to have a direct object, you have to have an action verb. The direct object receives the action of the verb, and the indirect object is the person or thing who gets the direct object. The indirect object will always fall between the verb and the direct object if your sentence has an indirect object. Okay, look at our sentence. Tim gave Sarah a scarf. Find your verb. Gave is your action verb. Who gave? Tim. That makes Tim the subject. What did Tim give? He gave a scarf. That makes scarf your direct object. A is always an article. In this case, the article A describes scarf. And who received that scarf? Sarah. That makes Sarah the indirect object. So when we diagram this sentence, we start with our normal diagram that we have every day. We just have one subject and one verb. Tim, the subject, goes on the left because your subject always goes on that side. Gave goes on the right, where your verb always goes. And because it's an action verb with a direct object, we have a vertical line after gave. Our direct object, scarf, goes after that line, and the article A describes scarf goes underneath. Now, when you put in your indirect object, it always goes underneath the verb, and it goes on that line that we like to call a lawn chair. Since we don't have a preposition, this is not a prepositional phrase, there's nothing on the slanted part of your lawn chair, but Sarah goes on the horizontal part. And that is how we diagram a sentence with a direct and indirect object.